There are a bunch of dudes in high school football whose fathers balled in the NFL, and we're checking out the top 10 who will be playing next fall. Checking in at number 10 is St. Thomas Aquinas' Isaiah Taylor. He's the son of Hall of Famer Jason Taylor, who is now the defensive coordinator for the National Power. Isaiah had a nice junior campaign, posting 50 tackles, 2 INTs, and 4 sacks for the 7A Florida State champs, and he's already landed offers from Minnesota, Kentucky, Kansas, and Maryland. Next up at 9 is Greenwich's A.J. Barber. He was an all-state selection as a junior after racking up nearly 1,000 yards receiving and 15 touchdowns. His old man, Tiki Barber, is the Giants' all-time leading rusher, and he ranks 27th all-time with 10,449 career rushing yards. Katie's Bobby Taylor Jr. checks in at 8, and he's one of the best players in all of Texas. From the class of 2022, the 4-star defensive back has already landed nearly 20 FBS offers led by Alabama, Oklahoma, Texas, and USC. His dad, Bobby Taylor, played in the NFL for 10 years and was an All-Pro selection in 2002 with the Philadelphia Eagles. The number 7 player is Fortson's 4-star wide receiver Antonio Gates Jr., who's coming off an impressive sophomore campaign with over 600 yards receiving and 5 TDs. Gates Jr. has offers from Kentucky, Nebraska, Ole Miss, Michigan State, and a handful of other programs. His pops, Antonio Gates, ranks first all-time among tight ends with 116 receiving touchdowns. Trinity Christian Shudder Sanders is one of 2 players from Texas featured, and all he's done during his high school career is win. He's gone 39-2 as a starter and has thrown for nearly 9,000 yards and 123 touchdowns. Deion Sanders has been the offensive coordinator the last 3 years, and he and his son have been a big-time duo during that span, averaging over 45 points per game and have won 3 consecutive state titles. 2021 Notre Dame commit Lorenzo Styles Jr. is up next at 5, and he's helped lead Pickerington Central to a couple of state titles over the last 3 years in Ohio's largest classification. His old man was a 3rd-round selection in the 1995 NFL Draft by the Atlanta Falcons and has been coaching at Pickerington Central since 2013. Chandler's 3-star Brandon Buckner checks in at number 4, and he had a monster junior season, racking up 16 sacks and 25 tackles for loss for the 4-time defending state champs. His dad, Brenson Buckner, played in the NFL from 1994 until 2005 and is currently the defensive line coach for the Arizona Cardinals. The first of 2 players from Philly Power, St. Joseph's Prep, is up at 3, and it's the number 1 rated inside linebacker from the class of 2021, Jeremiah Trotter Jr. They expect them to be ranked in the top 10 to start next season with the talent they bring back, and his father was an 11-year NFL veteran and was a 4-time Pro Bowl selection. Kennedy Catholic's 5-star Sam Huard checks in at number 2, and he's on track to go down as the most prolific passer in state history. He needs 1,304 yards and 42 touchdowns to set the Washington state record in both those categories. He will be attending the same college his father did, Damon Huard, and he was also in the NFL for over 10 years as a backup. Checking in at number 1 is 2021 Ohio State commit Marvin Harrison Jr. He's helped lead St. Joseph's Prep to back-to-back 6A state titles and has been a first-team selection on the sophomore and junior All-American team in each of the last 2 seasons. His dad, Marvin Harrison, was one of the best wide receivers in NFL history and was elected into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2016.